Good morning, good morning. Hello, everybody. It's a beautiful day. It's Sunday. Hello, hello, hello. Good morning. Hello, everybody. Boy, I didn't know if I would be able to do it or not with time change, but here I am. It is 5 o'clock where I'm at, and not real happy about time changes, but I'm here and I'm doing it. And I'm so glad that you all are here with me. Good morning, Suzanne. Good morning, Joanne. Good morning, sweet Sally and Tony. All right, well, we may not have many people with the time change because I remember every time it changed when I was on the East Coast, it was just weird having to adjust to that. So here we go. Let's go into our hearts. Hand on your heart, bring your attention there. Breathe in and breathe out. And focus on love. Focus on light. Focus on your intentions. It's Sunday. Set an intention today for the rest of the week. What's your heart telling you that it would like to have happen in your life? What would you like to bring to you? Just set that intention. Let's call in some people to be here with us. Who would you like to see in here right now? Let's do that. Let's call in people. And Danielle just showed up. Good morning, sweet Danielle. So whoever you would like to chat with this morning, love on, just bring them in here by saying their name. Auntie Jean, good morning. I want to call in Blue because I haven't heard any updates about the baby, and I'm hoping that she knows more than we know. So let's call in our Blue Jean Wolinski and see if she'll come in and give us an update. Oh, thank you, Suzanne. I appreciate you so much for sharing this. And anybody else who just takes a moment to send it out and let people know that we're here. I'm going to read what the angels had to say to us, and that was, know regrets. Absolutely none. Finish each day and be done with it. You have done what you could. Some blunders and absurdities, no doubt, crept in. Forget them as soon as you can. Tomorrow is a new day. You shall begin it serenely and with too high a spirit to be encumbered with your old nonsense. And that was Mr. Ralph Waldo Emerson. Regrets. Ugh, I've had a few in my lifetime. I have awakened in places where I did not know where I was. I have said yes when everything in me was screaming no. I'm okay knowing that I have made mistakes in judgment and choices in life. What I have come to realize is that life is way too precious and too short to live one moment of it looking backward with regret. I think when we come to the knowingness that we cannot change even one thing in our past, that is the moment we can then choose to forgive and move on. Dear angels, when I reach the end of my days, I want to do so with head held high, knowing that I did the best I could and loved with all my heart. I have released anything that is unlike love, and I believe that is the key to a happy, fulfilled life. Dear ones, your spirit certainly holds no regrets, no sense of having failed at anything. It knows only love and relates each experience you have during your time on earth as a means to understand love more fully. If indeed you feel that you did something wrong or were done wrong by someone, that is your opportunity to go deeper into the understanding. When you take an experience personally and form a judgment about it, you are thinking from the ego perspective. Step away and allow yourself to breathe love back into your heart. Ask how this serves your highest purpose in this now moment. Is it loving? Is it kind? Is it benefiting anyone? Now, ask to see it through the eyes of love. Love does not judge or criticize, does not compare or belittle. Love allows for transformation to take place through forgiveness. Dear ones, whenever we come to you, it is with one question: how may we serve you? We ask you that now in this holy moment together, and we await your answer. Today, I promise to live my life with no regrets and to show only love. So the angels want to know the answer to their question whenever they come to us. Just think about it for a moment. How can we serve you? If there was an angel, let's just use our imagination or use your intuition more than anything, and know that the angels are everywhere. So that means they're right there with you. So with them showing up and being right where you're at, and they're asking that question, how may I serve you? What are you going to say to that angel or angels that have shown up in your life? What are you going to tell them when they ask, how may I serve you? And what do you think of this message of having no regrets? Absolutely no regrets in life. It takes a while, I think. It took me a while to stop having regrets and to stop looking back and wanting things to be different than they are and things to have happened differently in my life. Good morning, Tammy Fisk. Thank you all for calling everyone in. Yeah, where is everybody? Probably still asleep in bed, because this is the time change where you lose that hour of sleep. So what do you think, you guys? What would you say to the angel or angels that are there with you when they ask you that question? How may I serve you? And do you ever ask that question of others? If you have a friend that you know is going through something, or maybe you don't know, but you just get an intuitive hit that something's going on. Have you ever just said, how may I serve you? How can I help through this moment that you're going through whatever trial, whatever struggle is happening? Lots to think about this morning, huh? So while you're thinking, I'm going to take a sip of water. Good morning, Grace Isis. And Sally says, that is something I've always worked on with my children, leaving this world with as little regrets as possible. I agree, Sally. It doesn't mean we had a perfect past, not at all. It just means that we come to a place where we're okay. Those things that happened, there's no need to drag them into our present moment and keep doing so. We forgive and we move forward. That's what that's all about. And Sally says, I work. Maybe I would ask them to fill my life with abundance in all areas. When they ask, how may I serve you? So those of you just coming in, the angels have shared that when they come to us, they come with one question only: how may I serve you? So what would your answer be to that this morning? What would you say to our beautiful angels when they say, how may I serve you? Suzanne, you were up before the dogs, and that never happens. They haven't changed their time clock yet, have they? And Auntie Jean says, this is a saying in our house: I was born to serve. I was born to serve. I love that. And I feel that for myself as well. I was born to serve, to see how I can make the world a better place, how I can make each person feel special and loved, and alleviate any pain that I can as I go about this thing called life. Good morning, sweet Annie. Annie 7 just showed up. So has anyone heard any word about Brookie other than she was induced last night? Because that was the last update that I had. I actually talked to Jean Walensky, and she was telling me that they did it because of health reasons, because Brookie's blood pressure was too high. And so they went ahead and induced her. So we'll see if we have that baby already, or if it's coming this morning, or when he's going to make his appearance. We had a beautiful baby shower for her yesterday, and she had so much fun. And I'm just so happy that we were able to do that before she went to the hospital. No news yet. Thank you, Suzanne. All righty. Well, anybody else want to share what you would say to the angel that's with you? There's angels everywhere, right with each of us. And what would you say to that sweet angel that showed up for you? And how can that angel serve you in your life? And then while you're doing that, usually on Sundays, we do the afternoon cup of tea, but I am going to the ballpark today. Sharon's beautiful daughter got us tickets to spring training. And so we're going to go watch some spring training here in Scottsdale, Arizona, or it may be in Phoenix, I'm not sure. Wherever it's at, we're going to be out in the sunshine, fresh air, heat, you guys. It's going to be like 80 today. I'm so excited. Auntie Jean says, today I would ask them to bring Maxwell safely into this world and keep Brooke safe and healthy. Absolutely. Thank you, Auntie Jean. Thank you for expressing that and making that wish, because I think all of us would say that to those precious angels. Suzanne, you would say, please guide me. Well, how about a card? Because as I was saying, on Sundays, I usually pull a card for everyone. And so I'm going to do that this morning. Annie 7, I would say to my angel, please heal me and guide me and keep myself and my children safe, and send messages to God upon my behalf, and surround my family with angels. I love these. Thank you all for just taking a moment to think of what you would say to the angels who want to be there for you, to serve you. And Grace Isis would say, to kindly keep me filled with knowing, love, compassion, the guidance and love to be and do with abundance. Absolutely. So I'm going to pull a card for, who was it? Suzanne, who said, please guide me. So what do the angels want you to know, Suzanne? And Joanne says, I would ask the angels to help me see through the eye of love, even in the most stressful moments. I try, but at times, I can get overwhelmed. Yeah. I love that ask that you would do with the angels, and they're listening. That's what I love about this. They are listening. All right. So, Shazam, here's what the angels want you to know, Suzanne. The calling. Deep within, we each have a calling, our reason for being. It resonates in our hearts and our souls, spiraling outward into the world, just as the spirit horse rises by the light of this crescent moon. Take time to identify your calling. This is not an easy task, for you must diligently embody life's experiences, living in the emotions, playing in the heart, and opening your awareness to the messages in your path. Messages from others, from circumstances, from nature. So many clues present themselves. Just notice. Your calling is there to be discovered. Let it unfold before you. Ponder it, live in it, and once you know it, share this gift, for its energy force will radiate upward and outward and make a difference into our world. Suzanne, that's your message today, and that's your beautiful dancing spirit horse. I love that. The calling is the card for you, Suzanne. And I don't know, does that help? Did those words resonate with you? And I feel them for you, that they're always giving you messages. They're always sharing things with you. So who else would like a card this morning to see if you have some guidance from the angels? Auntie Jean, I would also say thank you for always being with me. Oh, you are so sweet and so full of love and gratitude. And I say, yes, they hear you. And let's get a card for you and see what they have to say, Auntie Jean. Annie, you would love a card, and you believe it won't be much longer for our Brookie to give birth. I agree. Okay, so for sweet Auntie Jean, good morning, Andrea. Auntie Jean, you have this beautiful card with an amazing horse. Come on. And it is Dancing on the Edge. Shine the spotlight onto the world before you. Dance on the edge and feel your inner strength as you step beyond a world of comfort. Break through to new realms, unknown realms, and let the power of certainty unfold. For today is a day to break through the boundaries, real or imagined. Today is a day to dance in the new possibilities that unfold when you expand your horizons, leaping with faith into this unknown, knowing that the landing might be a bit bumpy, but more importantly, knowing that you will find your footing and each step will become stronger. For this is about taking risk, a risk that will feed your body with invigoration, engaging the very being of your nerve endings. Feel the electricity of this energy and embrace it. Feed it with the grounding of the earth and know that it will move you into a bigger world with more possibilities. Take a chance on this day. Push the boundaries before you further. Live fully into your world as it expands. Dancing on the edge. And I love that. I love it for you because I can see you dancing, Auntie Jean. I can see that. And I have seen you dance, and I can see that beautiful energy of yours free flowing and welcoming whatever comes. And I have seen you step out of your comfort zone. I know that you do that, but this is telling you today, now, this moment, rise up and just be all you can be and enjoy that. Enjoy each moment. Annie 7, let me get a card for you. Good morning, whoever just came in, Kathleen Caputo. And I see all of you that want a card. And so I see you on my screen. I forgot, which is a good thing because I forgot to bring something to write down with. Let me see. Annie 7. Ooh, Annie, I love this one. The law of attraction is your card this morning. I love the law of attraction. All of those universal laws, the more we learn about them, the more amazing they are. So often in our society, we are in the mode of doing, always striving to achieve, running here and running there, all with the intent of making things happen. Does it sound like you, Annie? I think this is describing you. The law of attraction is very different, however. The law of attraction requires you to stop, to visualize what you'd like to draw into your life. Whatever it may be, relationships, money, a new job, new clients, new opportunities. Today is a day to consider what you'd like more of in your life. This is not a day of doing, of activity or busyness, for first you must come to center, put focus on what you'd like to attract, look at that vision from many points of view to give it dimension, breathe life into that vision, stream love into that vision. Let the life of that vision unfold. Most importantly, open your heart to the energies of the universe. Envision your heart aglow. Share this with the universe. Feel her warm, abundant energy flow back to you, through you, feeding your intention within, giving life to your desires, and creating a magnetized energy that will guide these gifts to you in perfect timing. This is the law of attraction. You have it within. You only need to tap into it, open it, intend it, and love it from a heart-centered place. Oh, Annie, I love this powerful card for you. And can you feel the power of these horses? Yeah, I see that, Annie, and I see it, what it's asking of you today, to open up to it, to just be in that moment and allow. And it is a powerful card. And Auntie Jean loved her card. Love it so much. I'm gliding into another world, and it began yesterday. Thank you. Thank you, Auntie Jean, for that confirmation. And Annie says, I had never told anyone, but God, I wanted to be back in this area where I was raised, and I'm back here. Look at you. You attracted it. You called it forth. And as I said, today is Setting Intentions Sunday. And that's a great way to set an intention, is to think about the law of attraction and what that means. Oh, thank you, honey. I love that for you. I forgot to change my name. You guys know I have a new name, right? Let me see if I can do it while I'm on the air. Maybe not. Leo gave me a new name, and I wanted to start using it. I used it last night for the first time. There we go. My new alias, Mama Peace. All right. Who is next? Who is after Annie? Tammy Fisk, you are next. Sweet Tammy, when do you start your job? I don't think you've started it already, have you? But I know that it's happened, and I know that you're ready for that, whatever it's going to be and whatever it's going to look like. So let's see what the angels say to you. Your card, Tammy, is Circles of Life. Circles of life. We move through the circles in our lives each hour, each day, each season, each year. With each new cycle, we add more experiences and leave old experiences behind. This is describing you too, Tammy. The beautiful patterns that weave their presence into your being become the very essence of you. These gifts are ever evolving, never still. Stop and feel the flow of this energy as it moves through your body today. These wheels of life move at different speeds and change in size and color. They represent relationships, personal growth, family, career, and community. Consider which cycles are most alive in your world, which resonate most strongly in this moment. How do these circles of life influence the patterns you live? Sorry, I've got an alarm going off here, guys. The ever-moving nature of these circles tells you that there is always change afoot. Embrace this nature. Play in the lessons that live within glowing, colorful movement. There is something to be learned. Breathe into the flow and let it feed your soul, your heart. Grow. So this is a time of growth for you, and I've felt that for a while now. There's no accidents or coincidences. So I think you had this time to really help you grow inside and to see more of what you are, not who you are as far as a mother, daughter, a co-worker. This has been a time of growth for you, of instrumental growth. And I hope you felt that. And I hope this card resonates with you, Tammy. It's a beautiful card. The circles of life. All right. So I'm going to move on to our JoY Castrillo. Let me see if I have any new comments going on or new people. Oh, I'm so glad you all are loving your cards. I love this card deck. It is so awesome. Good morning, Ricky and Josie. And Tammy said that was the perfect card. Good morning, Erica. And Andrea, yes, I have you on the list up here. I'm looking at the names in the order that you all asked for them. So Joanne is next. And then Andrea, you're after Joanne. So Joanne Castrillo, what do the angels want you to know today? And those of you that are just coming in, thank you for being here. I know there's been a time change and everything is wonky and different for us this morning, but you're here. Thank you for being here. All right, here we go for Joanne. Oops. All right, Joanne, your card is Kindred Spirit. Kindred Spirit brings wisdom, insight, and guidance, gently leading you down your path of destiny. The deep spirit-to-spirit bond shared with your wisdom keeper helps you connect to the oneness of our universe and maneuver your correct path in life. This is for you, for sure. I just got confirmation. Kindred Spirit watches over you, healing physically, emotionally, and spiritually, bringing gifts of strength, love, and understanding. The knowing way of Kindred Spirit delivers gifts in many forms. We are better humans when we tune in, when we feel, and when we accept these gifts. Allow your intuition to step into the flow of your Kindred Spirit's energy today. If you listen and if you follow, you will find alignment to your purpose in this life, and your soul will shine. Kindred Spirit. Wow. I so love this card for you, Joanne. I hope you're resonating with this card, because I feel like this is exactly what you need to hear right now, to step into that energy, step into the flow of your Kindred Spirit's energy today. And let me know if that resonated with you. And I'm going to go to Andrea. Andrea, thank you for being here. And happy Sunday to everybody that's coming in. Mary Quincoli, I saw you come in here. Our Erica is here. And Joanne said, beautiful, it resonates very much. And hugs. Thank you, darling. Hugs right back to you. All right, so let me see. Andrea, this is your card. And then Sally, you're after that. And my alarms are going off all over the place because I did not change them after the time change. So they're trying to tell me that I need to get ready to go on the air. I already am on the air. Thankfully, I woke up this morning. All right, and we're going to do a different intuition game this morning. I felt some frustration with what we were doing, so I'm going to do something a little bit different today. And let me just get these cards read, and then we're going to play the intuition game, but in a different way. All right, so Andrea, The angels want you to know that you are free. All good things are wild and free. That's from Henry David Thoreau. Like the wind in the trees, like a herd of wild horses in the rolling hills, honor your freedom today. Let the colors radiate from your soul and shine on all those around you. In the realm of freedom, your heart leads the way. The natural pull toward one direction or another lives within you. You need not ponder in your mind. You only need to feel where your heart wants you to go. Your direction may not be straight. It may meander along many trajectories. Know that this is as it should be. What a beautiful image of freedom. And so ponder on that today as the angels have given you this beautiful message of freedom. Oh, Erica, I'm sorry. I thought I said hello to you. Hello and welcome. So Andrea, that was your message, darling, and I'm going to Sally. Sally de la Rosa, see what the angels want you to know today. Ooh, I like this card already. I don't know what it says yet, but it is the fire of passion. The fire of passion. And the angels just told me this is for both you and Tony. So they wanted this message to come to both of you. I was going to pull another card for Tony, and they're saying, nope, this is the card for Sally and for Tony. So let me see what it has to say. Oh, you're welcome, Andrea. And I hope that that touched your heart and resonated with you. Let me see. Oh, you start your job tomorrow, Tammy. I love that. I'm just looking to see who's next after Sally and Tony. Oh, that would be Erica. Okay. All right. The fire of passion. Then after Erica, let's do an intuition game after we get done with her reading. So Sally and Tony, the fire of passion. In passion, our hearts lead the way, making the impossible possible. With light and brilliance abound, passion unleashes your soul's deepest desire. Okay, I don't think that sentence makes sense to me, but I'm going to read it again. With light and brilliance abound, passion unleashes your soul's deepest desires. Be fully in love with your world today. Live wildly in your passions. Allow your body to dance freely to the beautiful, spiraling, and uplifting energy that passion creates. The colors of passion stream from your world to others, gifting new possibilities in their paths, as well as your own. For passion is contagious. This exponentially growing and spiraling flow of energy makes our world a better place. It shifts the global consciousness toward empowerment and fulfillment, making a difference to many. And it starts with you today. Merely play in your passion, whatever it may be. Whatever you're passionate about in life, just allow that to take you to this place it's talking about. Feel the spiral, feel the uplifting energy as you think about what it is you're passionate about. Oh, you love 2-for-1s? Well, I hope this resonated with both of you. And I can see it. I can feel it. I know that that you all are right there in that energy. of creating. And when we are passionate about something, that's when the creation really comes into play. And when we really know that, yes, I'm in my zone, I know exactly where I'm supposed to be and what I'm supposed to be doing. So I love that for both of you. I'm going to pull a card for Erica. Did I miss anybody? Because I was looking at the ones that asked for cards. But I think, isn't our Grace Isis here? Our Grace Isis is so humble. And Gracie, if you're still hanging out, I want to give you a message this morning. Let me see. I want to make sure I did see her. I didn't hallucinate it. Yes, there she is. So Gracie, I'm pulling a card for you. I know you didn't ask for one, but I know that that's you. I know that you let other people go ahead, and you're just so humble and so beautiful in that way. And Sally says, take time out for what we are passionate about to keep that energy flowing. Yes, it makes perfect sense. And thank you. You're so welcome, Sally. All right. So, Erica, what the angels want you to know today. Some clearing before I read your message. Healing in heart space. What a beautiful card. The energy of heart is powerful, flowing and filled with love. Its warm embrace surrounds you today. Feel her beauty lift you and lighten the world around you, sending healing strength that moves freely throughout your body. Let her breathe love into the depth of your soul, providing solace and peace. Hear the harmonious song gifted by the universe, sweet notes delivering love, healing thoughts, and belief in you. Live into this power. Live into this healing. Live into this love. She is there for you. That's your card, Erica. And I love this card. I don't know if you all can see it very clearly, but there is a horse there, and there is a woman, and there is a heart. And you're just receiving healing in that heart space today, Erica. And I love this for you. And I think this is so needed for you right now. And I'm going to claim that healing for you. I'm going to speak those healing words over you for heart healing. Good morning, Blue Jean. We were just talking about you, and I hope you're doing well. Oh, sweet Grace Isis. You are so welcome, honey. I love you so much. And let's see what the angels want you to know today. It was perfect for you, Erica. I felt so too. All right. So this is the card for Grace Isis. Spirit path. The culmination of your life experiences is coming together in perfect alignment, creating the burning fire of your essence. It is your reason for being. The perfect harmony is unfolding before you, just as it should, for your spirit path is unique to you. You may not fully understand the path that unfolds, yet trust it is part of the perfect plan. Know there is meaning in every moment and every experience. You merely need to be aware and tuned in. You merely need to be conscious of the gifts that present themselves. You merely need to dance in the possibilities that trot onto your path. Trust, believe, and live in awe of the true wonder of your spirit path. Grace Isis, this is speaking your language. I really feel this. I feel this for you, that things are popping wide open and everything is coming together for your best and highest good in your life. And there's changes afoot. There are changes coming, and it's for you to just watch them unfold. It says it is perfect harmony, and I trust and I believe that. So there we go. And what am I looking for? It's just a spoonful of love. It certainly is. All right. So we're going to play a different intuition game. I felt a little frustration the way we did it before. So I'm going to put a picture up. I'm going to share my screen and put a picture up. I'm going to give me just a moment to get it up on my screen. Okay. All right. Where are you guys? I lost you. All right. So before I do that, let's find out from Blue if she's heard anything about our sweet Maxwell. Is there any word this morning, Blue, that you know of? And while she's answering our question, and I'm going to pull a card for you, Blue, but I'll do it after our intuition game. So I'm going to put a picture up on the screen. And what I want you to do, it's a picture of me. I would like for you to feel intuitively into this picture. And if any word, wow, if any word comes to your mind, what I would like for you to focus on is feeling into the energy surrounding me as I'm standing in this picture. What do you feel intuitively is going on? Where do you feel that I am? What part of the United States am I in? There's 50 of them, so you got lots of choices. Is there any word, any energy that comes to you as you look at this picture? And there's no right or wrong answers. There's an answer as far as where I was, and there was something that did happen there. So I want you to just take a moment and breathe. Remember that the angels are with us. They're surrounding you. They're with you right here, right now. And let's get the update before we just go into a moment of touching our heart centers. And Blue says, no, though Dylan said that it would be this morning. I talked to Brookie last night, and of course she was wonderful. Blessings afoot this day, my friends. Absolutely. All right, so I'm going to put a picture up on the screen. What I'd like for you to do is breathe into your heart center and just ask your spirit guides. It may just be one that you're in touch with. There may be a collective energy. It may be an angel. It may be your guardian angel. Just ask for some intuitive hit of what's taking place in this picture. Okay, so y'all ready? If it will let me share it. I'm looking. Hmm. Well, I thought I was going to be able to do this, but it is not finding the picture. There it is. Okay. All right. So what do you feel intuitively as I put this picture on the screen? Okay, I'm back. Let's see what you all picked up about this picture. And that was an actual picture that was taken probably a year and a half, almost 2 years ago. I'm sorry, I'm taking my house coat off because all of a sudden I got hot. The angels were really here. All right. So did anybody get a hit on where that might be? What part of the country? Anything at all come to you? Let's just see what your comments are. Blue said, I'm just waiting on a friend. Erica said, a download of sunshine. And Suzanne said, blessings and release. And Mary said, were you praying for someone? And Erica said, praying about the angel mobile. Jean thinks it's in Florida. Annie, definitely talking to God and being thankful. I'm seeing mountains. Annie, you're seeing mountains and the ocean. Good morning, Pat Moss. Grace Isis, gratitude with thankfulness, arrival, perhaps West Coast, Texas, or Colorado, or California. Okay. that picture of me was taken by a lady named Dr. Marty Casey. And Dr. Marty is in Ferguson, Missouri. Does that ring any bells with anybody? Ferguson, Missouri. And Dr. Marty took me to the very spot where there was a shooting that affected that community in a huge way and affected our country in a huge way. And she brought me to that spot so I could feel the energy and feel the spirit of that young man who died in the street there. So it was in Ferguson, Missouri, and she had asked me to do a clearing of the energy, and that's what I was doing in that picture as I stood there, calling on the angels. Whoever said that, I was praying for someone, and blessings and release. Suzanne, I think you said that. It was a very, very spiritual moment. I felt so many emotions as I stood there in that community, and as I looked at the surrounding houses and knew that that community had been changed forever. And it's part of my mission on this Peace on Earth tour to try to affect a change in areas where the vibration has been extremely disturbed and extremely low. It was my second time coming into the St. Louis area. And the first time I felt the energy so heavy and I couldn't even stop. He was waiting for a friend. Yes. I couldn't even stay in the area the first time I drove through it in St. Louis. I had to keep going, but I knew I had to be there. I just needed the foot in the door. I needed the connection of who was going to take me where I needed to be. And that was Dr. Marty Casey, who started a movement called Ungun. And you might have heard of that. And it's all about, it's not about getting rid of guns. The movement is about stopping violence. And she has won awards. She is just this tremendous force that helps us to realize that we need more peace in the world instead of the violence and instead of the anger and everything that's happening. So that's what was going on. Yes, waiting for a friend. I think you're right, Blue. And it was such a senseless murder that happened there in that spot. And then she took me to this place there in Ferguson where they had put up a peace pole in a little park. And so we went from that area where I was asking for the energy of the heaviness of it to be released. We went to this beautiful spot where they decided that they wanted the energy to turn around. The community wanted to bring in more peace. And so it was a beautiful experience to actually feel the release as I stood there. And she felt it as well. She felt that what the angels did that day created an energy of change. Oh, you're so welcome, Suzanne. Yeah, so that's what was going on with that picture. And thank you to those of you that tuned in to see what you were getting. And Mary, I just love yours, praying for someone. And Suzanne, blessings and release. And just thank you for doing that. Did you all like that better than the one that I was doing before? Because I really felt some frustration with the other one. And so I changed it to this. All right. Well, we are over time. And I know we need to get out of here. So thank you. Thank you. Thank you. I want to read Blue's card real quick, and then we'll take just a minute to get our page from the tiny book and then say a prayer, and we'll get out of here because I'm going to be back in just a little bit to do the what am I doing? The silent meditation. So, okay. So for Blue Jean, you have wisdom of your ancestors. And good morning, Kathy Hand. I don't know why you're confused. Can you tell me why you're confused? In the dark of a crescent moon, a horse moves steadily through the night, over rocks and trails and mountaintops, despite the darkness, finding light in his inner instincts to take him to his morning destination. It's a wisdom ingrained from his ancestors who walked before him. Ancient paths of those who walk before you can lead you through any darkness. Tap into the wisdom of your ancestors and allow your soul to radiate the way. Consider what messages they might bring to you. Connect to your inner wisdom, and you will know which path to take, for daylight always follows darkness. Blue Jean, there is your horsey, there's your card, and what a great message for you. The wisdom of your ancestors. All right. So let's see what message comes out of the little book. Kathy, I had announced earlier in the week that I can't do the afternoon tea today, so I moved it for today. I moved it up to the morning show because I'm going to the ballpark. And blue, she says to the Blu-ray. Yes, yes, yes. Kathy, I'm sorry you didn't get the message, honey, but yeah, that's what's going on today. Sharon's daughter is taking me to spring training here in Phoenix, Arizona. All right, so tiny book. Anybody want to choose? Kathy, I think you should choose the page today since you came in later and didn't get a card. So let's see what page Kathy's going to choose for us all to hear a message from in the tiny book. '58. Okay. I turned right to it. I didn't have to turn pages. I just turned right to page 58. And on 58, there are 5 messages. Which one would you like? I haven't looked at them yet. Number 5. Okay. All right, here we go. When you honor the land, it responds to your energy. When you care for the plants and trees, they will thrive and reproduce. Kathy, I know you just came in, but I had just shown a picture to play the intuition game. And in that picture, I was honoring and blessing the land where I stood in Missouri. And then the first line of this message, when you honor the land, it responds to your energy. That's what the land blessings are all about, you guys. It's calling in the angels, calling in spirit to bless that land, to make it more peaceful, to make the energy be what it needs to be for the people that live there. And that was exactly what I did. See, Kathy, I think your intuition really hit on this. I think that's what happened. But isn't that beautiful? And I'm going to read it again. When you honor the land, it responds to your energy. When you care for the plants and trees, they will thrive and reproduce. And yes, your intuition kicked in. And there were several of you that your intuition was spot on when you were looking at that picture and asking what's going on in the picture. I love doing that. If you like that one better than the cards, then we'll continue to do picture intuition and see what you pick up on each Sunday. All right, so let's get to the prayers. And we have a Sunday song. So I'll be playing the Sunday song while we think about our loved ones and the ones we're lifting up every day. And let me get that. It's queued up already. All right, so if you have someone that you want lifted up, and let's please put Brookie and Dylan and baby Maxwell right up there at the very top of that prayer circle. Let's just focus our energy on them and on that baby coming safely and healthy into the world. And then if there's any others that you want us to focus on, I'd like to put Sharon into the circle and ask for physical healing for her. So if any of you would please, if you're energy healers, please send her some love and some energy today. And I just want to share that Sharon has this beautiful workshop that she's doing every Saturday this month, and it's on self-care. And it's amazing. Sharon is a family coach. She helps people with communication. And I have listened and observed her workshop. And I have to say, it's top of the line. And I would love to see y'all support her with this. So it's happening this coming Saturday at, I believe it's 1 o'clock Eastern time, but you can check with her to make sure about the timing. Erica, you want to put your daughters in the circle? Awesome. That's right, Kathy, you made it for the Sunday song. And Blue is putting her, yes, I heard that cough over the phone yesterday. I know it's pretty bad. So let's get you cleared up physically with what's going on there. All righty, so I'm going to play the Sunday song and just go into your hearts while we're doing this. Send Reiki, send healing to those that we mentioned, and just ask for a message from your angels. They're there. They want to know how they can serve you. So just let them know as you're tuned in to them through this song. Oops, I better share the sound or nobody will hear it but me.
Come to the water where you will find peace. Take a step into the river. Get down on your knees. Come to the mountain while taking in the view. You will find that life is greater than you knew. When you go through the storm, I will hold you, keep you warm. When you stay in the night, I will shelter, I will fight, I will fight. Oh, you're broken and you're shattered at the point of no return. You pick up the pieces and you let the bridges burn. So come to the water, you're sailing with the breeze. Take a step into the river where you will find peace. When you go through the storm, I will hold you, keep you warm. When you stay in the night, I will shelter, I will fight. Oh, the water where you will find peace. Take a step into the river and get down on your knees.
We ask for blessings on all of those prayer requests, those that we mentioned especially, who are going through struggles right now and challenges. And Ricky's adding in Kim in there. Thank you. And I also want to especially lift up a sweet friend of mine, Shelley Blair, who is in the hospital in critical care. And just please ask the angels to be by her side. She's so excited about walking her son down the aisle. And let's just pray that she'll be able to do that if it's in God's will. And as we think of all of those prayers and think of this beautiful song that we just heard that has inspired us, let's just send love to all the prayers, everyone that we pray for. And Annie Banani, she's here today. So yeah, let's lift her up. All our families and friends. Thank you, Kathy Hand, and Kathy praying for you and your family as well. So as we send love to all of them and love into our world, let's just bring it in, even in a tighter circle with all of us that are gathered here today. Thank you for coming in and spending this time together on your Sunday morning. Normally it is Sunday afternoon, but I will be out and about at the ballpark today. So think of me out in the sunshine and hope I can stay safe and protected from harmful rays. And let's give love to each other on the count of 3, 2, 1. Thank you. I love you. I love you so immensely. I pray you have a beautiful rest of your day. Let's all send loving energy to our Brookie and that sweet baby that's trying to make his appearance here in the world. As we learned yesterday, it's up to him. It's going to be at his timing when he makes his arrival. So just send love to Brookie and Maxwell and to Dylan, and just let that sweet family come to be here in the world. Thank you. Thank you all. And I'm going to go grab our Leo. See if I can get him up here without too much trouble. He always gives me trouble. There he is. Get the doggaroos ready to dance. And let's all move some energy as we get ready to go on about our day. I love you.
Good morning, Earthlings! It's time to get up and get ready, because today's the perfect day to have a great day. Here we go, come on, come on! Come on, let's play, it's a beautiful day. If you woke up this morning, might as well be part of it. One of peace for peace, on our mission for harmony. You and me, mama, be on the lead, wherever we may be. We create a portal where we can be together. The heart telephone is always one phone call away. Waiting on the guys, the angels, and the masters. Take a deep breath, we're going into a new dimension. Morning cup of full of joy every day. To start the day on a high vibe, we call the AAA. Morning cup of full of joy with all the bees and the pod. The daily mantra is thank you, I love you, namaste. Morning cup of full of joy every day. To start the day on a high vibe, we call the AAA. Morning cup of full of joy with all the bees and the pod. The daily mantra is thank you, I love you, namaste. Give me a cup of full of joy. Give me a cup of full of. Give me a cup of full of joy. Give me a cup of full of. Cup of full of joy, full of light, full of love. Bottomless refuse, spilling off coffee on the top here. The coffee's always hot and the trust is always yours. The sun is calling out to play, let's put on a show. Today's a new day, we all part of this game. Let's play to win. Love always is the winning team. And you can slide with us, there is always more space in the pot for more love. Take a spot and get the day started. Morning cup of full of joy every day. To start the day on a high vibe, we call the AAA. Morning cup of full of joy with all the peas and the pod. The daily mantra is thank you, I love you, namaste. Morning cup of full of joy every day. To start the day on a high vibe, we call the AAA. Morning cup of full of joy with all the peas and the pod. The daily mantra is thank you, I love you, namaste. Give me a cup of full of joy. Give me a cup of full of love. Give me a cup of full of joy. Give me a cup of full of love. Give me a cup of full of joy. Give me a cup of full of love. Give me a cup of full of joy. Give me a cup of full of love. There really is no secret. We simply accept, align, allow. AAA, morning cup of full of joy every day. To start the day on a high vibe, we call the AAA. Morning cup of full of joy with all the peas and the pod. The daily mantra is thank you, I love you, namaste. Morning cup of full of joy every day. To start the day on a high vibe, we call the AAA. Morning cup of full of joy with all the peas and the pod. The daily mantra is thank you, I love you, namaste. Give me a cup of full of joy. Cup of full of joy.
Thank you, Leo. Thank you for that song. Thank you for inspiring our family. And wow, you guys are amazing. And hello, Christina. Thank you for coming in on YouTube. And thank you, Auntie Jean, for putting blue into the grid this morning with prayers and healing energy. I love you all so much. Stay in your heart. Stay blessed. And I'll see you in about an hour and a half on Enlightened World Network as Dr. Ruth Anderson and I do the silent meditation this morning. Take good care, everyone.